Everyone. My name is Vizan, the software wala, and I'm a one student at Rehan School Islamabad campus. So we was today I'm here with a new Maya. So our today's Maya topic is on what's a great freelancing skill to learn this month. So let's start our today's Maya. First of all, we call the Maya for some questions.
Hey, hey.
So Maya, my first question from you is why do I naturally enjoy doing, and what skills do people compliment me on? So let's start our today. So let's start. So please give me answer my question. Let's start.
I'm hearing you a bit muffled. Did you say you want to figure out what you naturally enjoy and what skills people compliment you on? It's interesting you're calling it a tutorial, like you're setting up a structured process to unpack this. That approach makes sense. Let's break down both parts. First, with what you naturally enjoy. That's a deeper dive than it seems. I'm curious when you feel that pull towards something that where time disappears or you get totally engrossed. What's typically happening in those moments? Like, is there a pattern? Are you building things, talking to people, learning about stuff, solving problems? And with the skills people compliment you on, what specifically have you been hearing? People often compliment me on making connections between seemingly random ideas, and I'm fascinated how people use their own strengths without even realizing it.
Okay, so my next question from you is that do I prefer creative or analytic work, and can I work alone for long hours? So please give me a very interesting answer on this topic. Let's start your answer, man.
Creative work and long stretches of solo focus, that's a pretty compelling combo. Here's the thing. People who can get lost in creative work for hours often have that intrinsic motivation already built in. You already know when you're in the zone. That feeling when you're just making something and time doesn't matter. That's not an accident. You're in flow. The tricky part is understanding what triggers that flow state for you specifically. Is it visual arts, writing, coding, music, problem solving with no clear answers, coming up with ideas? Because the fact that you can work alone for long periods is actually huge. Most people struggle to concentrate more than like 45 minutes on something that requires real focus. That's Hi, what's up?
My question from you is do I like
I'm
communicating
picking
with
up some
clients,
words.
and I'm patient enough to learn a technical skill. So let's start today's answer. So let's start your
Okay, let's break that down. Um, Communicating with clients and patients for technical skills sounds like you're trying to figure out career fit, maybe? It's a smart combo to think through. A lot of tech roles need both, but maybe not at the same intensity. The client side is a whole vibe. Are you more energized or drained after a bunch of calls meetings? And honestly, technical skills can be learned, but what's your go-to learning style when it gets tough? All right, let's dig into it. Do you naturally find yourself explaining things to others, like breaking down complex topics to friends or family? That could indicate a natural knack for a client communication. And when you're learning something technical, do you get frustrated easily or do you enjoy the process of troubleshooting and figuring things out step by step? The patience factor makes a real difference because Tech stuff gets messy sometimes. There's going to be debugging, error messages, and moments where nothing works. Take your time, no rush. Still there?
Okay, so Maya, my next question from you is: do I enjoy writing and do I enjoy designing visuals? Please give your answer on this question. Let's start to answer, Maya.
Writing and visual design, those tap into pretty different parts of the brain. With writing, do you find yourself naturally sketching out ideas or wanting to explain things in detail just to get them right? Or does it feel more like a chore when you have to write something longer? Visual design is similar. Do you catch yourself organizing things by color or layout just for aesthetics or tinkering with apps to make them look right? Both writing and design are creative outlets, but leaning toward one or the other tells you a lot about your core strengths and what you naturally gravitate toward when you have free reign. Waiting to hear your thoughts whenever you're ready.
Okay, so my next question from you is: do I like solving problems? What kind of work engages and me, and what freelance skills are in a high demand right now? So please give me a very interesting answer on this topic. Let me start the answer, Maya.
Just quickly looking into that for you. Give me a sec. Okay, so high demand freelance skills right now. Big ones are content creation, everything from writing and video editing to social media management. Tech skills like web development, data analysis, and cybersecurity are huge. And then there's virtual assistants, graphic design, translation, and surprisingly, prompt engineering. From what you've said about, enjoying design and writing, that creative content creation track might fit well there. But if problem solving lights you up more, diving into data analysis or even cybersecurity could be a good move. What's really interesting about this list? These all blend different things you've been asking about: communication, technical skills, and creative work.
Okay, so my next question from you is that what services are
Taking
businesses
some
paying
time
for
to
monthly and what skills are growing off due to AI? So let's start to answer, Maya.
when catching bits and pieces, did you want to know which freelance services can realistically make monthly income and what skills you need to get started? It's a smart question. Everyone wants to know where the money's at.
Maya, that's really too short answer. Please give me like interesting answer.
Got it. So I'm not picking up that clearly. Could you repeat what you were asking about? I think something about money, but the transcription came through a bit jumbled.
Maya, please give me answer. Maya, please give me answer. My question
Oh,
from you is which skills are
you're
saturated and which skills allow remote work? So please give me very interesting answer on this topic. Let's start your answer, Maya.
hang on, just checking that for you. Saturated versus in demand remote skills. Give me a sec. Okay. So it looks like basic data entry, transcription, general virtual assistant work, really standard customer support. Those are pretty saturated. Everyone's doing those. On the remote side, high demand includes data science and analytics, web dev, specialized marketing like SEO, copywriting, focusing on conversion optimization, UX design, cybersecurity roles that can be done remotely, and even teaching online courses in tech or specialized software. If you're going after remote, the more niche and technical you go, the less competition you'll face.
Okay, so Maya, my next question from you is that which skill have the highest hourly rate and what problems are businesses currently facing? So please give me answer on this question. Let's.
Let me pull up those rates. The fashion industry has some real problems right now. Sustainability issues are huge, supply chains are constantly disrupted, and customers are being more mindful about spending. That creates a need for specialists in sustainability reporting, supply chain innovation, and marketing that actually works in today's environment. As for rates, freelance fashion stylists can make anywhere from $25 to $150 per hour, depending on location and demand. Tech focused freelancers in fashion can get rates above $100 per hour. The tech skills I mentioned before, web development for e commerce sites, UX design for shopping experiences, they're pulling rates between $80 to $150 plus. The most lucrative usually come from data science or creative strategy.
Okay, so
Just checking
Maya,
in,
my next question
ready to
from
move
you
on
is
when you are.
what skills solve reviewing problems? What industries are hiring freelancers? Please give me answer.
Hey, did you mean stadium? Like if we should keep talking about sports or something? Just clarifying, because I'm not quite sure what you meant there. Let me quick. That's, I didn't catch that clearly, Tiff. Is there something you were trying to say, or was that just random words coming through? Okay. Okay, let me check which industries are currently hiring freelancers. One sec. Right now, especially in Pakistan, tech is huge. Web development, especially WordPress, graphic design, all the digital marketing stuff, content writing, SEO, video editing. Beyond that, there's a push for AI and cybersecurity folks. Blockchain's getting traction too. And if you've got financial expertise, there's always demand. That's where the biggest hiring's happening right now.
My next question from you is that which platform
You still
have
there?
most job listings and how long will take I take on $100 per month? So let's start your answer.
I'm getting audio breakup there. Did you want to know which platforms have the most job listings and how long it would take to land 100 gigs a month?
So please give me answer on this question. I don't get any question.
Okay, that's quite a jump. You went from freelancing to dogs and ghosts. That's quite a creative leap. What exactly were you thinking with that combo?
No, no, Maya, don't interesting in this. My question from you is how long it will take to earn first $100. So let's start your answer.
Let me check how long that takes. Okay, so that's all over the place. Some people pull it off in a week, others might take months. It really depends on what skills you're selling, how much effort you put in, and how well you find clients. If you're going after something technical that's in high demand, like web design or data analysis, you could hit that pretty quickly if you market yourself well. Something more competitive might take longer. But honestly, the biggest factor is hustle and consistency.
My, that's really good answer. So my next question from you is, what's the income selling of this skill, and can this skill become an energy agency later? So please give me a very interesting answer on this.
Give me a sec on that one. If you're saying about starting an agency with these skills, that's smart. A lot of agencies do really well turning that into something bigger than just freelancing. The biggest thing is focusing on one specific service or niche, like becoming the go-to shop for marketing for small businesses in Pakistan or sustainable supply chains, whatever. Then the better your work and the better people trust your results, the more money you start pulling in.
Okay, so my next question from you is that, can I charge retainers? Is this skill future proof? Please give me a very interesting answer on this.
I'm double checking a few things. Just one moment. So, about retainers, they're great for stability. Instead of one off projects, you're getting paid monthly for ongoing access to your skills. The trick is finding services people need consistently that work in your favor. With this shift to freelancing and technical work, yes, definitely clients want long term access to reliable expertise. The key is selling a package rather than per task, building that ongoing relationship where they see you as their go to person.
Okay, so my next question from you is,
Yo,
does AI
ready?
certain the skills or enhance it? Can I scale the skill into a business? Please give me a very interesting answer on this.
Let me see what I fin. Here's the thing, AI is doing both. It's actually changing what skills matter, making some things obsolete, but creating new opportunities. AI is taking over some repetitive tasks, but the real payoff comes from skills that complement it: creativity, critical thinking, strategy, managing the AI tools. So, yeah, AI absolutely helps you scale your business. The trick is finding where you can add skills and expertise on top of AI rather than just competing with it. It's about leveraging it, not trying to build solutions that are completely AI versus human work.
Okay, so my next question from you is, what niche can I specialize in? Can I specify additional services? Please give me answer on this question.
Got it. So you're asking which industries to specialize in and if you can offer traditional services too? That's a good question. And it actually gets to something important about sustainability and freelancing. One sec. Still waiting for a
Okay,
moment. What you
so my
thinking?
next question from you is, how can I learn this skill for free, and how many houses per day can I practice?
I'm picking up some static. Could you repeat what you were asking about learning skills for free and how many hours per day to practice? Hang on, I didn't quite catch that. Something about Ansamaya? I'm not quite sure what that was referring to.
Yeah, I again repeat. So my question from you is, how can I learn this skill for free, and how many hours per day can I practice? So let's start your answer.
Okay, got it. Free learning and practice hours. The good news is most technical skills have tons of free resources now. YouTube is massive for tutorials. Udemy's often got free courses. Khan Academy is excellent for foundational stuff. Beyond that, there's Codecademy, free code camp. They walk you through coding skills. As for practice hours, consistent 1 to 2 hour sessions are way better than marathon 6 hour days, especially when you're starting out. It depends how fast you learn. Some people need longer, some can pick things up quickly, but the consistency matters more than the length of the sessions. Still there,
Maya, so
just
my
checking
question
in.
from you is
What's
what
on your mind?
portfolio projects can I create? Please give me very interesting answer.
Let me pull up some project ideas for you. I didn't catch that clearly. What were you saying about full ELOF? Did you mean like a full portfolio of projects? Still here when you're ready to keep going.
Maya, what's that's really bad answer. Please give me answer on the questions. Who are the top freelancer in this skills? Please give me answer on this question. Don't Kashyap's questions with me. Please give me answer.
My apologies, I'll slow down and give you a better answer. For portfolio projects, web design, build a few sample websites, a personal blog, a landing page for a local business. For graphic design, create branding packages for fake companies, mock ups of social media content. If you're into writing, start a blog, freelance, small writing gigs on Fiverr. For AI work, build chatbots or create custom AI solutions with public data sets. Top fit answers, that's broad, but right now there's major buzz in content creation, graphic design for brands, and tech support around AI. Those fit your combo well.
Okay, so my next question from you is what tools do I need and how can I practice without clients? Please give me answer on this question.
Okay, so tools and practicing without spending money. Let's break that down. Um, for web design, Figma's free to start with. Canva's amazing for graphics. For AI, Google Colab lets you code in the cloud for free. You can practice by taking on volunteer projects, helping friends with their websites or designs, building your own portfolio site. A huge tip, just start creating, even if it's not perfect. Put your work out there, get feedback, build that portfolio bit by bit. The practice comes from actually applying what you're learning, even if it's small stuff at first. You want me to answer what exactly? You just asked me a question and now you're asking if I want an answer. Did you want me to ask you something back, or are you
Okay,
thinking I need to start the answer to the
I
last
again repeat
question?
my question. So, what mistakes should I avoid? So, please give me answer on this question. Let's start.
Okay, got it. Common mistakes to avoid when freelancing. There are a few big ones. First, not having a solid portfolio. You need to showcase your work. Second, underpricing yourself. Know your value. Third, not having clear contracts. Always protect yourself with a contract that outlines scope and pay. And finally, getting too enthusiastic when someone has an exciting project and losing money, negotiating down from your base rate. Take your time, research your niche, and start with those building blocks.
Okay,
They'll save you
so Maya, my
frustration down
last
the line.
question from you is what beginner roadmap should I follow? Please give me a 1 minute answer. Maya.
Okay, here's a 1 minute roadmap. Start with free courses, Khan Academy for basics, YouTube for technicals. Pick one skill to focus on: web design, content writing, basic SEO. Build 3 to 5 sample projects to show your work. Create a basic portfolio, a simple website or PDF works. Start small with platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. Take on projects around $25 to $50. Track your time and income. Keep learning and stay consistent. Focus on delivering value, and the rest falls into place.
Okay, so this was our Maya. I hope you like it. I'm into the new Maya. Next topic. Think and laugh is because so Maya.